Yeah, if you want.
Comments enabled.
Check one, check one, check one. Usually about 20 seconds, something like that. All right. Fingers crossed, everything's working there now. I zoom in on the buzz.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to game number 1 of the 2023-24 Newfoundland U18 AAA hockey season kickoff tournament. This afternoon's game features the defending champions, the Pinnacle Growlers, taking on their Bay rival, the Tri-Pen Osprey. My name is Chris Ryan. I'll bring you the play-by-play action here this afternoon. And we are underway now. Dyke with an out pass to the neutral zone. Dawson takes a bump there. Growlers send it down. Dyke will get it over for Morgan. Morgan chips it out in the neutral zone. Growlers quickly on that on the blue line. Dawson carries it in now for the Osprey. Ahead now, big collision down there out in the neutral zone. Gillespie over for Jack Chafe ahead in the neutral zone. Picked up there by the Osprey. They send it down low. Dyke ahead now. Tied up on the boards. They work it out. Adam Dawson ahead. Going to be an icing call. Charged here against the Osprey. So a couple of players got to come back out with that no change icing rule. Just 54 seconds here into the opening contest. The first whistle. The goaltenders in today's competition to start things off anyway. For the Osprey, it's number 29, Adam Curry. And in the opposing end for the Growlers, it's number 1, Scott Kirby. Quick shot there from Devereaux. Curry with another pad save there. Growlers quick onto him with a couple of quick shots there. Curry standing tall for his team. Boland, he'll get it over for Nathan Pilgrim now ahead off of Andy Knight. Chips it down. Morgan not able to clear the zone. It's sent down low. Avery takes a bump from Dyke down low. Dawson first to it for the Osprey. Loses his stick. Knight bumped along the boards. Avery's in. He sends it back to the blue line for Pilgrim. Over for Devereaux now. With a shot from the top of the circle off the bar and in. The Growlers strike first. A minute 29 into the opening period of this 2023-24 season. The Growlers are on the board. A beautiful shot there from Nick Devereaux at the top of the circle. Gets it to the far side, blocker side on Curry, and in the back of the net. Huzzy wins the draw. Back now, Finley Dobbin with it ahead in the neutral zone. Huzzy couldn't control it. Osprey able to collect it. It's Robert Corbett, sends it down low. Maloney plays it around the wall for Michael Skinner now. Skinner chips it out in the neutral zone ahead. Huzzy going in. He's got O'Brien with him. O'Brien over for Huzzy. Huzzy's shot just misses. He collects it down the corner, sends it back to Dobbin. He couldn't hold it. It comes out in the neutral zone. He gets back to it now. He'll send it over for Maloney. Far pass ahead for Skinner. He sends it down low. It cycles around the boards. Osprey with it now, coming back out. It's Mason Baldwin. Sends it out to the stick of Maloney. Skinner at the red line. Takes a bump, sends it deep. Curry slows it down behind his net now. Plays it to the corner. Couple of bumps there. Osprey coming away with it. Dobbin with it. Canes. Drew Kane sends it down low. Icing is going to be the call this time, though. This time being charged against the Growlers. 17-17 to go here in the first period. Face-off will come all the way back now into Growlers territory. With it now, Adam Button to the neutral zone. No one can get to it, so it'll be icing charged against the Osprey again. No change there. To the right of Curry. Philpott wins the draw. Osprey quickly onto it. It's Russell Monk. Monk chips it down below the goal line. Takes a little bump there from Chape. Gillespie down low. Gets it around to the boards. With it now, it's Drew Canes. It's chipped out by Philpott. Cullen chasing for it. Cullen back to the blue line now for Jack Chafe. His shot gets intercepted by the Osprey. Monk chips it out, but takes a little bump there from Chase. Gillespie, not enough to clear it. Russell Monk sends it over to the far side. Growlers get to it. They send it out into the neutral zone. Brandon Philpott gets to the far side of the red line, dumps it down. Curry's out to slow it as the Growlers are on a change. It comes out into the neutral zone. Devereaux with it now, fires it down around the boards. Micah Tucker picks it up on the half wall to the far side. It comes around now. Osprey with it again. They get it out. Devereaux ahead. Reed Chafe sends it down low. Takes a bump and goes down. Cycles around. Not able to be held in there. Tucker gets it high in the air, sends it down. Growlers were offside. They touch up. Some patience down behind their own goal now. Owen Dyke gets it over. Got ahead. Picked up by Reed Chafe. Growlers offside. So a little bit extra pushing and shoving after the whistle here now. As the collision happened there, just as the whistle went. Players getting to familiarize themselves once again into the early part of this season. 15:40 to go now in the first period. Shots on net registering as 3-1 in favor of the Growlers. So face-off coming outside here. Growlers win it. Devereaux sends it down low. Collision down low. Micah Tucker in the corner. They're picking on Tucker here. It comes back to the point. Pilgrim, fan on his first shot, gets it. Sends it down deep in the corner. Reed Chafe gets it to Daniel Kearley. Sends it back down low again. Chafe put her over to the stick of an Osprey player there. They've got it on the wall. They get it out. Nathan Pilgrim with some patience. Sends it down. It's caught up in the legs of a player. Neutral zone. Referee's got his arm up. Looks like there's going to be a penalty against the Osprey here now. So the Growlers are going to head to their first power play of this game. Going to be a tripping minor called. And that's going to go against number 12, Brody Hernam. So, as the Growlers look to get their power play going, Devereaux with it in his own zone now. Gets it over, Knight, Avery, Nolan Avery with it now, looking to gain speed to the neutral zone. He cycles it around the boards. It comes back. Andy Knight plays it to the point for Devereaux on the blue line. Back for Knight now, skating from the top of the circle. He carries it in. Sends it back up top for Devereaux now. Devereaux down to Knight. Knight tries to get it across. It gets intercepted. Skinner rushes to help him out. Skinner's got it now on the wall. Plays it back to Devereaux. Devereaux on the blue line, looking to move to the middle. Shot right into the glove of Curry. And an easy save for Adam Curry there. 14-16 to go now. Face off on Curry's left. Boland wins the draw, plays it back to Avery now. Nolan Avery plays it over. Devereaux to Avery. Avery from the top of the circle. Pad save made there by Curry. Skinner quickly to it. Couldn't get the shot off, though, as he was tied up. It's back to Devereaux now. Over for Avery at the top of the circle. He goes side to side off the boards. Skinner collects it. Poked in by Devereaux. Osprey able to clear it out into the neutral zone now. Killing time off the clock for the Growlers. It's ahead to Nolan Avery. Avery carries it in. Tried to get it ahead to Andy Knight. Pass intercepted. Osprey able to send it down. Great job clearing that puck there by Adam Button of the Osprey. Boland loses the puck. He picks it up now in the neutral zone as it bounced on him. Finley Dobbin over from Micah Tucker. Tucker on the wall now. Drops it back to Dobbin. Dobbin moves to move over. He gets it to Blake Maloney. Back up top for Dobbin now. Just 18 seconds left in the power play. Maloney with it. He turns. Back to Dobbin at top. Down to Tucker. Tucker over for Maloney now. Maloney, a shot. Pad save made by Curry. O'Brien battling for possession down in the corner. Couple of players. We're back at even strength here now. Puck ends up hitting the mesh above the glass, so the whistle will go. 12:56 to go there. Couple of good opportunities for the Growlers on that power play. Adam Curry standing tall in net for the Osprey. Face-off's coming outside here now. Growlers deemed responsible for that one. 12:56 to go. They win the draw. Quickly poked down by Ian Drover. Centering opportunity there to Osprey, couldn't get it. O'Brien coming away with it now for the Growlers. He's got it over for Skinner. Skinner looking to get it. Got the shot off there on Curry's save. I believe O'Brien might have got a rebound shot there that Curry saved as well. They're battling for possession down low. Huzzy to Skinner. He cycles it back up to the top now. Gillespie at the blue line. Skating across to the middle. He'll put it over for Dobbin. Dobbin skating in. Fans on the first shot. Sends it down low. O'Brien with it to Huzzy. Huzzy with a shot. Glove save made by Curry. Growlers are certainly racking up their numbers of shots on goal here. Just 8 minutes into this first period. Shots now 9-1. Philpott wins the draw. Comes back to Gillespie at the top. It's over for Jack Chafe. Chafe loses it. Osprey are able to send it out into the neutral zone now. Racing for it. Jackson Barrett. It comes back out in the neutral zone. Growlers going the other way with it. Canes from the circle. Shot. That gets deflected. Goes over top of the net. Jack Chafe couldn't control it. It's bought back out now. Barrett over for Monk. Couldn't control the pass, but he sends it down deep into the Growlers zone. Off the boards. It comes out. Button couldn't hold it in. Philpott coming back the other way now for the Growlers. Over for Canes. Loses it. Adam Button with it now for the Osprey. Chips it off the boards. Not enough to get it out as Philpott will send it down low. Jack Chafe coming in off the line. Holds it. Cullen now tying his man up. Coming out with it now. It's Charlie Seymour. He'll send it down. It'll go on net for Kirby. Kirby will make the outlet pass to Canes. He couldn't control it. It'll go down, and with icing, it'll be charged against the Growlers here now. Just a little miscommunication there from Kirby to Canes on that pass. So face-off will come back now. Growlers territory on Kirby's right. Philpott wins the draw. Gillespie around the boards. Not enough to clear it. Shot from Dyke. It's in on Kirby. Pad save as he steers it aside. Tate Cullen now sends it up in the air. It hits the score clock. And let me tell you, there's enough water coming off of that with the humidity of the cold and the warm air. Wouldn't want to be under that to get it running down the back of your neck. 11:02 to go here in the first. Reed Chafe coming away with it now for the Growlers. He's in over the line. Gets it over. Intercepted. Kept in by Pilgrim. Sent down low. Chafe takes a bump. Osprey coming back the other way. It's Brody Harnham with it now. Devereaux stepped up on Harnham. Slowed him coming down into the zone. Rideout takes a bump. Or gives a bump, excuse me, down low. They'll battle for possession now. Tucker gets to it. Daniel Kearley backhands it over for Tucker. Ahead to Reed Chafe now. Chafe in over the line. Chafe drops it over for Kearley. Kearley with a shot right in on net. Save made by Curry. Dyke sends it down low. Devereaux coming in off the line to get to it. At the half wall now. He's battling there with Rideout for it. It's sent down low. Kearley gets taken down. Quickly up to it. Tucker couldn't handle that puck coming back to him. It's the Osprey coming the other way now. Rideout gets to the other side of the red, and he'll chip it down low, go for a change. Devereaux with it to Reed Chafe. Chafe ahead to Tucker. Pass intercepted by Robert Corbett. Dawson sends it down low. Battling for it now. Comes back to the point. Corbett with a shot, steered aside by Kirby. They get it loose as Andy Knight, the new captain of the Pinnacle Growlers, gets it down low. Comes outside as he waits for some assistance. They're in for possession here now. Poked ahead. Knight in front. Knight with a shot. Just kept out by the pads of Curry. My goodness, how did he do it? Noah Boland now. Back from the point, a shot there. Growlers with it. Finley Dobbin loses it over the blue line. Over now for Blake Maloney. Back to Dobbin. Dobbin looks to put it ahead off the stick of Knight. Touches off. Josh Mercer now the Osprey. He sends it out into the neutral zone. Ryder Lewis sends it back. It's inside the Growlers territory. Stretch pass up there for Avery now. Nolan Avery with it. Avery from the circle. Shot off the pads of Curry. Kept in by Maloney. Maloney down low. Gets some help. It's sent back. Noah Boland with a shot. That got blocked in front. I'm not sure by what. Nolan Avery down low. Over for Knight. Andy Knight with it. Tries to center it there. Avery able to get a stick on it. Maloney coming in off the blue line. Keeps it down low. Knight bumps his man. Picking it up is Robert Corbett. He goes down after he takes a bump from Knight. Back now, Ryder Lewis. Sends it out into the neutral zone. It gets intercepted by Maloney. Maloney sends it down low. Curry's out to play it off the boards. It's not out though. Skinner and O'Brien. Huzzy picks it up now. Connor Huzzy with it down low. Back to the point for Chafe. Chafe's shot. It's blocked. It's gone ahead now. Almost a breakaway there, but it right out gets to it. Shot. I think Kirby did get a little bit of it there. That was off Cameron Roberts. And offside, the Growlers are 7:22 to go here in the first period. It's still a 1-0 game in favor of the Growlers. So, neutral zone face-off. Huzzy wins the draw. It's played back over for Paddy Gillespie now. Gillespie sends it down low. Stepping in is Chafe. Keeps it alive. Skinner collects it now for the Growlers. He plays it back to Chafe. Chafe to Skinner. Skinner on the wall. Sends it down low for O'Brien. Ben O'Brien with some moves to get through. It's poke check. Back to Chafe. He sends it in for Huzzy. Huzzy sends it down low. Chafe keeps it down low to Skinner. He loses it. Osprey gets onto it. Nicholas Russell's able to send it out. Well, it's going to be icing called against the Osprey, though. Six minutes and 40 seconds to go. Shots on net registering 14-5 in favor of the Osprey. So Philpott, he's waved out of the face-off circle. Canes comes in to win it. Drover wins it for the Osprey. Russell Monk got the puck now, gets it out into the neutral zone. Ian Drover sends it down low as the Osprey are on the change. Drew Canes, not enough to clear it. Rideout gets it on the blue line. Loses it for a minute, takes a little bump there in the corner. He'll battle for the possession of the puck. Played around. Growlers with some patience there. It's high sticked by the Osprey. Philpott gets it back. Tries to drop it over for Canes. It's turned over and picked up by the Osprey. Harnum with it now is able to get in the zone. Loses it off his stick. Dyke from the neutral zone. Chips it in. Not deep though. Growlers send it back the other way. No one able to get a stick on it, so it'll be icing charged against the Growlers. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first period. The face-off coming all the way back into the Growlers' territory. Osprey win the draw. Harnham quickly to it, plays it back for Dyke. Dyke shot. Got tipped in front, just misses on the short side of the net. Dawson, Adam Dawson with it now, right in on net. Kirby able to make the stop. Back to Adam Dawson again. Dawson takes a bump here now, tied up by Tate Cullen. Philpott is in to help out for the Growlers. It comes back to the point and poked out of the zone by Drew Keynes. Dyke rushing to it now. He's got Keynes on him. Dyke, the far side. Harnham rushing to it. Dobbin gets on it. Tries to send it back. Tucker tied up by Rideout. Dyke steps in off the blue again. Sends it down low. Kirby out to slow things around the net. Tried to play it back. It's kept in on the line. Back out now. The Growlers have got it. They're in over the opposing blue line. Tucker takes a little bump there from Dawson. Cycled around the boards. Picked up by Reed Chafe. He sends it down low. Daniel Kearley down low. Gets it back. Shot there from Chafe. And Curry's able to stop it with the glove. 4:45 to go here now in the first. So it's going to be an action-packed weekend here at the CBS Arena as all 5 U18 teams will be in action here for this kickoff tournament. All details can be found at the NL U18 website for a full list of schedules. Dobbin with it now for the Growlers. He'll get it over for Chafe. Chafe over for Kearley. Kearley with a shot, save made by Curry. Played around. Dobbin has to come in off the line. Chafe keeps it alive for the Growlers. Over in front. Couldn't get to it in time. Daniel Kearley couldn't. Osprey send it back the other way. Icing gets waved off. Intercepted. They get it out, the Growlers do. Kearley gets a stick on it to send it down, but it's not before icing call is charged against the Growlers. Little contact there, just as the whistle had went. Don't think there will be any penalties on the play, though. So just as the face-off gets dropped, linesman blows it down for the encroachment. Osprey win the draw. Dobbin with it for the Growlers, ahead for Reed Chafe. Dobbin. Ahead now. Reed Chafe has it. Sends it up to the neutral zone. Micah Tucker. Battling. Loses it. Dyke is able to send it out into the neutral zone. Owen Dyke. Collision there between Gillespie and Barrett. Boland has it for the Growlers. Ahead. And Unite tried to center it there for Reed Chafe. He sends it down to the Osprey territory. Dyke has it. Rims it around the boards. Osprey quickly to it. Looking to set their breakup out. They do a stretch pass. They couldn't control it off the boards. Jack Chafe has it for the Growlers. Plays it over for Gillespie. Ahead now to Nolan Avery and Noah Boland. Puck comes out. Growlers got a touch up. Avery skating in for it. Andy Knight has it now for the Growlers. Backhands it. Avery is able to get a stick on it. Noah Boland touches it up for Chafe now at the blue line. Noah Boland. Far side for Gillespie. Gillespie shot. Misses on the far side. Back to Chafe to Noah Boland. Boland backhands it down low. Stopped there by Owen Dyke. He'll chip it off the glass and out. Loses it. Drover got it now for the Osprey. Shot fires high over the net. Ends up going into the mesh. Whistle will go. 2:07 to go here now in the first. So it'll be a neutral zone face-off. Dawson wins the draw. Right out, backhands it down to the Growlers' territory. Pilgrim with it now for the Growlers. Takes a high hit there. The referee's got his arm up. Looks like it's going to be a penalty going against the Osprey. Head contact, I believe, will be the call. 2-minute minor for head contact. That's going to be going against Brody Harnham again, number 12. So the Growlers now will head to their second power play. 2 minutes or less on this one. A minute 56 to go in the period. Growlers win the draw. It's back. Pilgrim gets it over for Devereaux. Devereaux working to the middle. Sends it over for Philpott. Back to Devereaux up top. Devereaux looks to get the shot through. He does, and he's got his second of the game. Nick Devereaux strikes his second of the game, being on the power play. Nine seconds into the power play, Devereaux strikes. So a minute 43 to go. 2-0. Osprey with it now ahead. Mason Baldwin loses it. Osprey are offside. So the referees blow the play down. Minute 32 to go. Shots now 17-7. Growlers. Devereaux gets it over for Nathan Pilgrim. Skinner sends it down low to the Growlers. Curry's out to play it. Sends it to the boards. Ryder Lewis has it now for the Osprey. Lewis gets the red line, sends it down right into the glove of Kirby. He stops it and just plays it for Devereaux. Pilgrim ties it up along the boards, gets it over for Nick Devereaux. Takes a bump. O'Brien battling with King. O'Brien. Huzzy now going in. Huzzy up to O'Brien. O'Brien couldn't get the shot off. The arm is up. Looks like it's going to be another penalty going against the Osprey. Yes, it is. Going to be a hooking call. '66, Adam Button. So, last time it was just 9 seconds in. The Growlers made quick work. Boland wins the draw. Fell on the puck. Osprey are able to get to it. They send it down, killing time off the clock. So correction on the Growlers' second goal. That got tipped by Ben O'Brien in front. So O'Brien from Devereaux. Andy Knight with it now. Sends it to Skinner. Michael Skinner to Finley Dobbin. Over for Nolan Avery. Back to Dobbin. To Avery. Avery in the circles. Fires it over. Ospreys are able to take it out. Dawson in over the line. Time for a shot. Right in on net. Save made by Kirby. 5 seconds to go here now in the opening period. Boland wins the draw again. Chafe quickly to it, brings it high in his own net, takes a bump there. Maloney pins it up against the boards, and that'll do it. Well, folks, After one period of play, the Pinnacle Growlers take a 2-0 lead into the dressing room. Shots on net, 18-9 in favor of the Growlers. We'll be back in about 12 minutes with coverage of the second period here at this kickoff tournament for the 2023-24 NL U18 AAA hockey season. Back underway here now in the second period. Knight has it in over the line for the Growlers. Drops it up high for Devereaux. Over for Avery, back to Knight. Knight with a shot, gets blocked by Russell Monk. Back to Devereaux now. Bouncing puck. Avery settles it down. Devereaux winds, fires, and misses on the far side. Osprey looked to clear it out. It's Russell Monk with it now. Owen Dyke down low. Rims it off the boards. Devereaux intercepts it in the neutral zone. Noah Boland to Devereaux. To Avery. Boland steps back now to get it. Stretches it ahead for Andy Knight. Knight ahead in the neutral zone for Michael Skinner now. Skinner takes a bump there from Robert Corbett. Osprey sends it the other way. Devereaux has it now in his own zone. Chips it ahead in the neutral zone. Ahead to Skinner it is. To the far side now, Noah Boland. Pass got intercepted. Growlers were able to keep it in. Devereaux shot in on net, and it's in the back of the net. Osprey a little bit mad on that one there, but I'm not sure what they were arguing, if it got tipped in front or not. But a shot there from Nick Devereaux extends the lead of the Growlers to 3-0 early in this. Second period. So some conversations here amongst the officials. Okay, everything is good to go, so we'll get back underway here now. So now Devereaux has his second of the game. Micah Tucker chips it off the boards, down to the Osprey territory. Owen Dyke over now. Dyke gets it back from his D partner. Stretch pass intercepted by Finley Dobbin. Dobbin rushes to it, gets to it. Harnum with it now for the Osprey. Harnum's with a shot in on net. Save made by Kirby. Brody Harnum takes a bump. Loses it now as he tried to come around to the front of the net. Out into the neutral zone. It's poked back to Dyke. Dyke over for Simmons now. Simmons back to Dyke. It's tipped off, so icing is waved off. Dobbin back with it now. Finley Dobbin. Ahead. And on the shot. It's ahead now for Michael Skinner. Poke checked there by Robert Corbett to the corner. Corbett has it back for the Osprey now. Gets it over for Harnum. Harnum. Poke checked there. Got it in over the line. Sends it down low. Chafe. Robert Corbett with it. Chafe collects it for the Growlers down low. Sends it around the boards. Skinner chips it over for Micah Tucker. Ahead now. Ben O'Brien couldn't get to it in time. Tries to get by Josh Mercer. He does. O'Brien with a shot, and it's through the 5-hole of Curry in the back of the net. And O'Brien has his second. Growlers now leading 4-0. 17 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the second period. Osprey and Growlers. Growlers win the draw. Chafe now. Over. Intercepted. Ryder Lewis couldn't hold it. It's back in the neutral zone now. Jack Chafe has it. Goes to the far side. Skinner takes a bump. It's back to Gillespie. Gillespie with a point shot. Just misses on the short side. Steered down low. Back to Gillespie at the blue line. Moving to the middle. Shot. Gets blocked there. I believe it's blocked by Ethan King. Chafe with a shot in front. Tips off O'Brien off the pads of Curry. Gillespie with a shot. It's tipped in front. It ends up in the mesh this time. Whistle goes. Face-off coming outside. 16:34 to go now in the second period. It's 4-0 for the Pinnacle Growlers. Shots 21-10 Growlers. Osprey win the draw. Robert Corbett plays it around the boards. Simmons gets it. Monk chips it out into the neutral zone for Jackson Barrett now. Barrett holds up on Huzzy, loses the puck. Huzzy sends it out in the neutral zone. Simmons couldn't control it. It's going to be all the way back. Corbett quickly back, collects it. He's coming around the back of the net now. Holds up. Corbett gets taken down by Huzzy. Skinner collects it for the Growlers. Coming around. Backhand opportunity. It's left alone on the side of the net. Back to Chafe now. Chafe shot in. Stopped there by Simmons. It is, yes. Huzzy tries to get through. Gives back to Chafe. Chafe with the shot there. Steered aside by the pads of Curry. Robert Corbett around the boards. Played ahead. Tried to be chipped ahead there. Barrett tried to get it to Monk. Turned over. Back the other way as the Growlers. It's Jack Chafe now. Takes it down low to Brandon Philpott. Philpott back to Cullen. Collins out in the neutral zone. Sends it back for Gillespie. Ahead. Off the stick of Drew Caines. Osprey have it. Over now. It's played ahead. In over the line. Russell Monk has it. Drover coming behind him. Turned over. Philpott gets it out in the neutral zone. Ahead for Drew Caines now. Caines drops it back for Philpott. Philpott tried to move towards the middle. Intercepted by Drover. Devereaux gets it back. Backhands it down low. Philpott to Tate Cullen. Tried to get it over for Caines. Got intercepted. Pilgrim coming in off the line. Sends it down low. Philpott, centering opportunity. Finally comes out. Devereaux fires it down though. Growlers come. They have the touch up on the blue. They do now. Back in full pursuit of the puck. Owen Dyke has it down low. Dyke off the wall. Comes out into the neutral zone. Nathan Pilgrim will play it over for Devereaux. Devereaux ahead. Cullen gets a stick on it. Icing gets waved off because of the tip. Down low now. Owen Dyke has it for the Osprey. Played over for Russell. Russell gets it over for Ian Drover. Drover takes a bump in the neutral zone. Devereaux pokes it ahead. Nolan Avery now in over the line. He's got Andy Knight with him. Over for Knight. Knight holds, drops it back. Avery couldn't get the shot off. Loose puck in front. Philpott couldn't get that shot off either. The Osprey coming back the other way with it now. Couldn't control it. Out in the neutral zone. Pilgrim has it over for Devereaux. Ahead to Andy Knight. Knight ahead in the neutral zone now. Nolan Avery going in. Avery holds up. Gets it back. Knight knocks it down. Pilgrim with it now. The bottom of the circle. He'll take it down low. Holds up. Pilgrim loses it in the corner. Allows Adam Dawson to get it for the Osprey. Devereaux bumps his guy. Sent down low. Avery. Back up top to Devereaux. Devereaux with some patience. Shot gets blocked there by Jared Rideout. Andy Knight sends it down low. Tried to get it up top to Andy Knight. The play got intercepted. Out into the neutral zone now. The Growlers have it. Ahead. Adam Dawson knocks it down. Growlers come away with the puck though. Knight in over the line. Sends it over for Noah Boland. Boland at the top of the circle. Shot gets intercepted by Mercer. Osprey not able to clear it out. Sent over in the middle now. Owen Dyke has it for the Osprey. He turns. Sends it to the far side for Mercer. Mercer off the boards. Not enough to get it out. It's on the stick of Noah Boland. Boland shot right into the glove of Curry. Save made. 12:45 to go. And it's still 4-0 for the Growlers. Shots now 24-10 in favor of the Growlers. King wins the draw for the Osprey. Button quickly to it. Loses it to Tucker. Tucker takes a bump. Reed Chafe loses it back. Charlie Seymour stepping in off the line is Dobbin for the Growlers. Centering opportunity there. Turned over. Picked up by Ryder Lewis. Lewis chips it out into the neutral zone. Gets it by Blake Maloney. Maloney has it in his own and he'll play it over for Dobbin. Osprey quickly on it. Comes out into the neutral zone now. Adam Button has it in his zone. Button looking for the pass. Off the boards ahead. Ryder Lewis gets it up to King. Ethan King Over for Charlie Seymour. He gets a shot off, goes to the far side though. Back to the point. Button has it. Button fires it in to the glove for Scott Kirby, and he quickly covers it outside of the net. 11:58 to go here, and it's still 4-0 for the Growlers. Growlers send it down low. Finley Dobbin with it. Plays it to Ben O'Brien for Hussey. Over for Michael Skinner now. Skinner holds. Sends it down. Hussey down low. Receiving some pressure there from the Osprey. Puts it up for Blake Maloney. Maloney fires it high off the boards. Gets it down. O'Brien. Centering opportunity for Hussey. Puts it down low for Skinner again. Skinner shot off the far post and in the back of the net. Michael Skinner gets it past Curry, and it's now 5-0 for the Growlers. 11:26 to go here. We're pretty much at the midway point of this game. Owen Dyke over and ahead. Russell Monk carries it. Tried to get the pass up. Got intercepted by Chafe. Skinner got it in the neutral zone again. Ahead for Ben O'Brien. O'Brien tried to drop it back to Hussey. Bouncing puck there. Growlers couldn't contain it. Allowing the Osprey to come back to the neutral zone. Growlers hard on the back check. Able to turn it over. Sends it out in the neutral zone. Simmons puts it back to the blue line. Ahead now. Skinner got it with some patience. Oh, and the Osprey able to clear it out in the neutral zone again. Jack Chafe pokes it down. Simmons makes a swipe at it, not able to control it, so Owen Dyke has it now below the goal line. Plays it ahead. I believe it's Mason Baldwin, gets it over for Russell Monk now. Monk in over the blue line. Monk turns to protect the puck, gets it over for Jackson Barrett. Growlers send it back the other way. Robert Corbett over for Josh Mercer. Couldn't get to it in time. Canes intercepted by Barrett. Nicholas Russell trying to get it out. Tate Cullen off the line, able to keep it alive. Brandon Philpott. Shot there, gets blocked. Shot from Drew Canes. Chafe sends it to Philpott. Philpott cycles it down low. Jackson Barrett in the corner. Puts it back to the point. Osprey able to intercept it, come back to the neutral zone. In over the line now, it's Robert Corbett with it. Corbett gets a shot off, right in on Kirby, and he gobbles it up for the whistle. 9:41 to go. Still 5-0 for the Pinnacle Growlers over the Tri-Pen Osprey. Philpott wins the draw. Devereaux plays it around for Pilgrim. Nathan Pilgrim ahead. Tate Cullen couldn't control it. Off the stick of Button, it's back into the Osprey territory. Rideout to Ian Drover, loses it. Rideout picks it back up. Rideout with it now. Turning, sends it back to the point. Button sends it down, cycles it low around the boards. Devereaux to Drew Canes for the Growlers. Canes kind of fanned on his shot there. He didn't get the pass that he wanted to. Puck is in, out into the neutral zone. Philpott picks it up. Had to be nifty there, as a couple of players got tangled up there. Devereaux fans on the shot. Gets it back though, sends it out in the neutral zone. Canes ahead to Tate Cullen now. Cullen in over the line, holds with it, tries to get around Button. Backhands it, just misses on the short side. Back to Devereaux now in the circle. Devereaux fires. It's knocked down by Curry. Couldn't glove it down though. Puck. Shot down. Icing gets waved off. Kirby comes out to get it for Nolan Avery now. Avery sends the pass ahead. Intercepted by Hurnham. Couldn't control it though. Devereaux's got it back for the Growlers. Devereaux with the stretch pass. to Boland. Boland tried to center it for Avery. Couldn't get to it in time. Osprey with it. Simmons. Over now. Osprey with the stretch pass. That gets intercepted, knocked down by Andy Knight. Cameron Roberts with it now. Carries it in over the line. Skating down. Looking to move towards the net. It hit off on the side of the net, I believe. Andy Knight with it now. Comes back the other way for the Growlers. Knight looking to get by Simmons. He does. Racing to it, though. Robert Corbett, was back there on that shot there from Boland. High over the net. Shot from Knight. It's deflected. Goes off the backboards. Robert Corbett sends it back. Kept alive on the blue line by Finley Dobbin. Osprey finally get it out in the neutral zone. Knight has it. Quick touch up there from Nolan Avery. Andy Knight with it down low. Takes a couple of bumps there from Simmons and Dawson. Nolan Avery in to help him out. He gets the puck loose. Avery tried to get it down low. Interfered by Simmons. Maloney has it on the blue line now. Blake Maloney's shot gets blocked there by Brody Harnham. Puck is in front of Curry, and he's able to cover it up for the whistle. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. Shots are 27-12 Growlers, and the score 5-0 in favor of the Growlers. Owen Dyke with the puck now down low. Sends it up. Boland intercepts it, sends it down low. Bouncing puck high. Boland sends it up for Finley Dobbin up top. Dobbin shot to Knight down below the goal line. Bouncing puck. Sent down. Avery tried to center it. Blake Maloney stepping in, shot right in. And Curry easily gets the glove into it and takes the whistle. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Reed Chafe cycles it down low. Owen Dyke collects it below the goal line. Dyke now to Ryder Lewis. Lewis ahead to the far side in the neutral zone. It's in over the line. Ethan King tries to backhand it down low. Dobbin intercepts it. Tied up. Bouncing puck comes out in the neutral zone. Osprey send it down low again. In the corner. Maloney receiving some pressure there from Lewis. Lewis doing a good job there, tying up Dobbin. The puck is loose to the far side now. Maloney takes a bump from King. Daniel Kearley with the puck now for the Growlers. In over the line, he's got Tucker with him. Puck gets intercepted by Dyke. Good job there by Micah Tucker getting it back there to get the shot off. I believe it come off Danny Clearly there, but not enough to get it past Curry. 5:17 to go here now in the second period. Chafe. Bouncing puck in front. Skinner's got it now. Kept in by the Growlers. O'Brien tried to get it over to Hussey. Osprey get it back. Russell Monk. Jackson Barrett. It comes out into the neutral zone. Skinner. O'Brien with it over for Hussey. Hussey backhands it right in. A bouncing puck goes to the far corner. Out into the neutral zone now. Gillespie plays it ahead up to Hussey. Skinner chips it down for Hussey. He comes around behind the net. Hussey sends it up top. Gillespie, bouncing puck. It's a shot off. Roberts knocks it down though in the high slot. Osprey looking to get it out of their zone here now. Mason Baldwin, I believe, got the stick on that, sends it all the way down for an icing call. Charged against the Osprey. 4:16 to go here in the second period. Still a 5-0 lead for the Growlers. Growlers led 2-0 after the first period. And within the first 3 minutes of the opening frame in this second period, they were able to pot 2. Osprey with it now. Adam Button carrying it through, up to the neutral zone. It's in. Growlers send it out. Corbett sends it down low. Osprey got a touch up as they're offside. Growlers to Philpott. Brandon Philpott gets it over for Canes. Canes taken down in front as Curry gets the whistle. 3:46 to go here now. Shots 31-12, Growlers. Osprey win the draw. Owen Dyke receives quick pressure there from Tate Cullen. Ian Drover with it now. Tries to clear it off the glass and out, but it ends up going over the glass all the way out into the stands. So face-off will stay inside. Osprey win the draw again. Dyke off the boards. Pilgrim keeps it alive for the Growlers. Philpott racing to it. Chips it back. Nathan Pilgrim with a shot. Gets blocked in front by the Osprey. Drover chips it off the boards. Tate Cullen with a shot right into the glove of Curry. Adam Curry flashing the leather there on that shot. 3:16 to go. Osprey win the draw. Devereaux with a quick shot. It gets blocked. Out into the neutral zone now. It's Rideout leading the charge here for the Osprey. His shot misses on the short side. Nicholas Russell sends it in low. The Growlers got it. They play it over. Avery ahead to Andy Knight. Knight with a move. Gets the puck by Dyke. Loose in front. Shot there from Nolan Avery, and it's in the top corner. It's able to get past Curry. And it's 6-0 Growlers. I don't think Curry saw that one as the defender was trying to knock down the player coming in. But the Growlers have really taken control of this game now, 6-0. Dobbin with it now for the Growlers. Right out into the neutral zone. Maloney. Knight. Knight gets taken down by Brody Harnham. Inside, Nolan Avery for Andy Knight. Andy Knight fans on the shot. Loose puck in front. Growlers couldn't get anything off of there. Would have been another opportunity to capitalize on for them. Noah Boland in the corner. Sends it across. Andy Knight. Still able to keep it in. Bouncing puck. Avery. Roberts gets it out. Sends it down. Blake Maloney rushes to it. Keeps it out into the neutral zone. Adam Dawson carries it in now. Dawson has it for the Osprey. Back to the point for Josh Mercer. To Dawson again. Working towards the middle. Shot in, and it goes to the top corner. A shot from Adam Dawson gets by Scott Kirby. And the Osprey are on the board. 6-1 with 1:51 to go. There goes Kirby's shutout. Shots now 33-13. Osprey win the draw again. So, a late goal like this in the first period, might give these guys a little bit of life going into the third period. Down by 5. Anything can happen. It's only a game. A shot there, and Curry easily gets the glove into it to take the whistle for the face-off inside. A minute 37 to go now. Button with it now. Adam Button with the Osprey holds up behind his own goal. Will play to the boards for Ryder Lewis. Not enough to get it out. Chafe keeps it alive. Sends it down low. Owen Dyke below the goal. Sends it up the wall. It comes out into the neutral zone. Gillespie plays it over for Chafe. Couldn't get to it in time, but he gets it out into the neutral zone. Kearley over for Gillespie now. To the far side. Daniel Kearley picks it up. Carries it over the line. Drops it to Tucker. Micah Tucker in the circle now with a shot. Misses to the far side. It's steered to the corner. Puck comes loose. Tucker takes a bump from Dyke. We're in the final minute of play here now. Button leaves his post in front. Tucker with the sharp angle shot there. Misses on the short side. Osprey send it down the ice. Icing gets waved off. Gillespie with it now. Plays it over for Chafe. Chafe sends it right up for Skinner. Skinner was waiting on that blue line. Gets it over for Chafe now. Reed Chafe shot. It's blocked. Reed Chafe down low. Puts it over, and a shot there from Hussey just misses on the short side. Jack Chafe with it now. Sends it down low. Owen Dyke sends it around the boards. 20 seconds left to go here. Skinner in the corner. Tried to get it over. Ryder Lewis gets it out into the neutral zone. Dyke going in. Got Gillespie pressuring him. Owen Dyke takes a bump. Tries to get it over in front. There was no one there to be able to shoot it towards net. And that'll do it. After 2 periods of play, the Growlers leading 6-1 over the Trypan Osprey. Shots 35-13. We'll be back in about 12-15 minutes with coverage of the third and final period of this game in the opening kickoff tournament for the 2023-24 NL U18 AAA hockey season. back underway here for the third period. Growlers, they win that draw. It's played ahead by Gillespie. Tipped there by Dyke, so there'll be no icing on the play. Collision down low. Back for Jackson Barrett now. Barrett carries it out through the zone. Chips it by Gillespie down low. Racing for it. He takes a bump there from Tucker. Gets up. Kearley centers it. Back the other way now. It's Micah Tucker with it for the Growlers. Tucker looking to get by Dyke. Carries it to the net. Goes down. Going to be a penalty on the play, though, going against the Osprey. So it looks like Brody Harnham is coming back to sit into the penalty box for the Osprey. Charging is the call. So, Growlers going to the power play. They win the draw. Jack Chafe, with it to Gillespie for Chafe. Chafe's shot just misses high over the net. To Noah Boland now. Boland plays it back to Chafe up top. To Boland again. Boland in the circle, sends it down low. Back to Boland to Chafe. Jack Chafe over for Gillespie now. Gillespie, the far circle, gets it over. Loose puck in front. Whistle goes, the net is off, so they'll fix that up, get it in position. Face-off is going to end up staying inside. To Curry's left. Growlers win it. Devereaux with it. Down low to Andy Knight. Avery wasn't there for it. Misread on the play. Devereaux shot towards into Curry. He covers it up at the pads. A few extra words there between Dyke and Avery. Avery with a little extra chip at the puck there on Curry. Dyke wasn't having no part of that. 18:34 to go here now in the third. And 1:12 left on the power play. Growlers win the draw. Devereaux with it. Over for Pilgrim. Pilgrim gets it back. Moves to the middle for Devereaux. Play intercepted. Kept in there by Pilgrim. I'm not sure that's how he wanted to keep it in, but it worked out. Nice play there by Ryder Lewis, trying to come up on Devereaux. Devereaux got a shot off that time. Went off the helmet of one of the Osprey players. But Osprey is able to clear it out. They send it all the way up now as Knight was on the blue line. Knight loses it to King, who takes a bump there from Devereaux. Down low now. Pilgrim has it. To Andy Knight. Noah Boland. Avery to Boland. Boland in over the line. Drops it back to Knight. Over for Nolan Avery. Avery with it. Sends it down low. Devereaux couldn't reach to keep it in. Just 10 seconds left now in the man advantage. Devereaux behind his own net now. He'll move it up ice. Back to even strength. Devereaux turns to avoid King. He'll pass it over for Pilgrim. Pilgrim ahead to Avery. Avery able to get it in. Taking some pressure there from Robert Corbett. Puck is out in the neutral zone again. Growlers able to send it down. Some will go for the change. Skinner. O'Brien racing in. Puck ends up going out of play. 16:58 to go. Neutral zone face-off. Dobbin sends it down low. Curry is out to slow it down behind his own net. Plays it to the corner. Mercer receives some pressure there. Growlers have it. Huzzy up top to Dobbin. Dobbin over for Blake Maloney. Maloney's shot is in. Goes off the back glass. Hussey loses it to Dawson. It comes out in the neutral zone. Right out battling for it now. It's in the Growlers territory. Finley Dobbin ahead in the neutral zone. Play intercepted by Owen Dyke. He gets it on the red. Sends it down low. Dobbin over for Maloney now. Ahead in the stretch pass. Deflects off the stick. And I think it ended up hitting Dyke last as it went into the Osprey bench. So whistle will be in front of the Osprey bench, just outside their blue line. Neutral zone. Growlers win it. Dobbin ahead. Hussey to O'Brien. O'Brien carries it in over. Tried to center it there for Skinner. Play got intercepted. Osprey coming back now. Adam Dawson. Dawson in over the line. Loose puck in front. Right out. Trying to get to it. It bounced over the net. O'Brien's stick is tied up. Referee's arm is up for a penalty. Slashing is going to be the call. And it's going to be against Finley Dobbin of the Growlers. So this is the first opportunity on the power play for the Osprey. Dyke over for Corbett. Corbett holding up on the wall. Sends it up top to Dyke. Dyke over for Dawson. Adam Dawson with it. Looking to work it up top. He carries it. Sends it back up to Dyke. Dyke with a shot through. Gets tipped in front and it gets by Kirby. It's a power play marker for the Tri-Pen Osprey as Owen Dyke's shot gets tipped by Russell Monk in front. It's 6-2 now. Growlers chip it out in the neutral zone. Dyke is first on it. Tries to turn as he has a couple of players offside. It's sent in by Mason Baldwin. Philpott makes a bump there. It goes to the boards. Osprey able to be kept in by Robert Corbett. Osprey quickly on it though. It's still kept in. Mason Baldwin. Gillespie picks it up and gets by him. Sends it up to the far side now. Sent in. Right in on net that shot was. Played around the boards. Gillespie's shot in. Steered aside by Curry. Chafe reaches, keeps it in. It comes out in the neutral zone. Canes gets a stick on it. Still in the neutral zone. Back down the Osprey territory. Corbett ahead now. Baldwin gets a stick on it. Sends it down to the Growlers. Gillespie plays it around for Jack Chafe. Chafe skating it up. Ahead to Drew Canes. Canes gets it in over the line. Working it wide. Receiving some pressure there from Simmons. Tate Cullen gets that loose puck down low. Loses it in the corner. A big collision there between Drover and Philpott. Pilgrim with it for the Growlers now. Shot in on net. Steered aside. Loose puck in front. Curry couldn't gobble it down in time. Bouncing puck comes around the net in the corner now. Adam Button has it for the Osprey. Taken out by Mason Baldwin. Baldwin moving towards the middle. Carries it in over. Got some pressure now to Growlers. A big check there from Pilgrim on Baldwin and separates him from the puck. Nick Devereaux now gets it over for Tate Cullen. He leaves the puck alone as it goes in the Osprey territory. They go for a change. Button's got it in his own zone now on the wall. Carrying it up. Tries to avoid the hit. Sent down low by Ian Drover. Around the boards. Kearley takes a bump there from the Osprey. Puck comes out. Off of Pilgrim and goes into the Growlers bench. So face-off will stay inside the Growlers territory. 13-15 to go here now in the third period. Score still remains 6-2 in favor of the Growlers. Devereaux over. Daniel Kearley, stretch pass over for Reed Chafe. Chafe's got it in, drops it back for Micah Tucker. Tucker's play gets intercepted there. Brody Harnham has it back now for the Osprey. Harnham racing back. He's got Jackson Barrett with him. Harnham looks to get by Pilgrim. Does so, but he loses the puck. He picks it up down low. Sends it back to the point for Mercer. Mercer's shot was going to the far side. Kirby comes out and gets the glove on it. It'll take the whistle. 12:44 to go now. Battling for possession now in the corner. It's the Growlers coming away with it. Nolan Avery chips it ahead now for Andy Knight. Knight looking to get by the defender. A shot there. Curry's able to keep it out with a move there from Devereaux now. His shot loose in puck, loose in front. And I think it's Noah Boland collects the rebound there and gets it by Curry. So Growlers able to strike again. 7-2 is the score now. Rideout chips it down, goes right in on net. Kirby not taking any chances there as Russell Monk was skating in towards him. 12:18 to go here now in the final frame. Boland wins the draw. Devereaux in the corner, plays it around to the far side. Pilgrim was racing to it. Russell Monk, first man to it, so he chips it down low again. Devereaux got it back. Nolan Avery plays it out in the neutral zone, intercepted by Robert Corbett. He goes to the far side to Russell Monk. Monk takes a bump there from Boland. Played around. Devereaux ahead now. Boland, Avery to Knight, and it's back to Nolan Avery now. Looking to center it. Andy Knight couldn't get to it in time. Osprey coming back the other way with it now. Monk got it in as he was tied up there from Boland. Devereaux to the far side for Boland. In over the line. Knight, Dobbin steps in. Button chips it down low. Dyke has it behind his own goal now. Dyke to Adam Button. Avery to Dobbin. Dobbin plays it over for Maloney. Back to Dobbin. They're in their own end here now, the Growlers. Stretched right up to the stick of Connor Hussey. Hussey collects it in the corner. Rims it around. Jared Rideout collects it for the Osprey. Coming back the other way now. Tried to get through Blake Maloney. Down low. Hussey sends it out in the neutral zone. Skinner gets a stick on him. Sends it all the way down. Curry fires it to the corner. Ethan King sends it back down low. Owen Dyke has it now. Fanned on his shot as he was trying to get it to Charlie Seymour. Dyke has it back now. The far side, Charlie Seymour. Gillespie. O'Brien. Loose puck in front. Robert Corbett with it now for the Osprey, coming back to the neutral zone. Intercepted by Gillespie. Turned back up. Charlie Seymour has it. His shot goes in the air and goes to the glove of Scott Kirby for the whistle. 9:51 to go here now in the third period. As mentioned before, score is 7-2 for the Growlers. Coming up here now at 2:30, it'll be the next game. That one is between the East Coast Blizzard and the Central Impact. Drover loses it. Brandon Philpott has it back now for the Growlers. Loses the puck. It's collected by Cameron Roberts. Philpott collects a loose puck and races back to the neutral zone. Philpott in over the far blue line. Loses it. Picked up there by Nicholas Russell. Goes to the stick of Keynes. Keynes' shot gets blocked in front by Josh Mercer. Tate Cullum sends it back to the blue line. Shot there from Chafe. Loose puck. And Curry gobbles it for the whistle. 9:13 to go. I'm going to call these unofficial shots now, as there was a couple I've seen that hasn't been on the clock. But by the score clock, shots are 42-17 for the Growlers. Bump down low. Simmons loses it. Barrett picks it up. Well, battles for it in the corner there. They try to work it free. A shot there from Cullen, and Curry is able to keep it in his glove for the whistle. A short play there that time. Just 8:56 to go here now. Button turns to avoid, being pressured. Charlie Seymour picks it back up. He'll skate it up through the neutral zone. Seymour chips it down low. Gillespie first to it for the Growlers. Ryder Lewis loses it back the other way. Now it's Micah Tucker with it. Tucker looking to get through Button. Big hit down there between Tucker and King. Chafe with it. Jack Chafe. Osprey get a stick on it. They send it high in the air and down. Gillespie races back for it. Collects it in his own zone. Ahead to Reed Chafe now for Micah Tucker. Moving towards the middle. Shot gets deflected in the corner. Reed Chafe. Charlie Seymour has it now. High in the air. Knocked down by the high stick of the Growlers. Owen Dyke picks it up. Jackson Barrett fires it down deep to the Growlers' territory. Devereaux, Dyke, Adam Dawson has it back. Dawson's shot went off the pads of Kirby. Back to the point now. Robert Corbett gets it over for Dawson. Didn't get enough on that shot. Jared Rideout chips it down low. Monk tried to center it. Rideout down low again. Monk being pressured there from Tucker, loses the puck. Pilgrim tries to get it by Rideout. Rideout. Reed Chafe. Adam Dawson with it now. Gets it over for Rideout. A bouncing puck's in the back of the net. A bouncing puck there. Dawson gets it over to Jared Rideout. Goes for the 5-hole of Scott Kirby. It's 7-3 now for the Growlers. So Rideout from Dawson on that one. 7 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Osprey win that draw. Owen Dyke with it. Gets it over for Robert Corbett. Corbett looking to get by Maloney. Loses an edge there as he tried to hold up a little bit. Dobbin. It's in the Osprey territory. Dyke plays it around for Corbett. Back to Dyke. Rideout. Off the boards and out. Finley Dobbin has it. Picked up by Rideout. Rideout carries it in over. Looking to move towards the middle. He gets it to Russell Monk. Monk with a sharp angle shot there. Kirby kicks it out. The puck is loose on the side here now. Andy Knight's able to get it out in front. Carries it to the neutral zone. Sends it over for Avery. It bounces on him. Noah Boland is there to help. Blake Maloney off the boards. Gets it down low. Knight with it on the side of the net. Backhanded it, tried to get it to Boland. Ryder intercepted it. Maloney keeps it alive. Boland with it now. High in the air, down low to Andy Knight. Knight looking to get by Mercer. Still has it, sends it to Blake Maloney at the blue line. Maloney's shot. Loose in front. Backhand opportunity from Noah Boland, just went across the net. Knight still keeps it in. Gets it over for Nolan Avery. Avery to Boland. Boland shoots, scores. Noah Boland has his second in a game from Avery and Knight on that one. 5:36 to go now. And it's 8-3 Growlers. Back at center for the draw. Gillespie. Fans on his shot. D partner able to help him out, but he gets taken down quickly after he takes a bump there from Ian Drover. Gillespie to Skinner. Skinner in the neutral zone. Skinner sends it to Huzzy. Down low to Skinner again. Drops it to Huzzy. Cycles it around. Skinner on the side of the net. Sends it over in the middle. Gillespie now fans on that shot a little bit. It stays in though. Huzzy down low. Takes a bump. Connor Huzzy loses it. Nicholas Russell. Not enough to get it out as he tried to chip it off the glass. O'Brien to Huzzy now. Gillespie couldn't hold it on the line. There'll be no icing on the play. Racing for the puck now. Kirby's out to play it. O'Brien tried to chip it out. Barrett kept it in. It's gone to the far side now. Jack Chafe has it. Gillespie. No one gets to that, so now there's going to be an icing charge called against the Growlers. 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go. The score is 8-3 for the Pinnacle Growlers over the Tri-Pen Osprey. Face off to Kirby's right. Growlers win the draw. Connor Huzzy. O'Brien gets it out into the neutral zone. It's a 3-on-1 opportunity for the Growlers. O'Brien with the shot to the glove of Curry, and he gobbles it up for the whistle. 4:13 to go. A nice opportunity there for the Growlers going in, but Adam Curry, as he's done time and time again in this game, has come up with a nice big save like that. They win the draw. With it now. Back the other way. Robert Corbett with it. Gets it in over the line. Dumps it down. The old dump and chase. Tries to bump the Growlers off the puck. They work it free, the Growlers do. Nathan Pilgrim has it in the corner now. Pilgrim looking for the pass. Fan on the first shot. It was going to be Barrett pick it up, but Drew Kane's got it. Got it in over the line. Osprey with it now to Brody Hurnham. Hurnham in over the blue line. Hurnham drops it back. Shot there. Save made by Kirby. A nice shot there from Cameron Roberts. Right into the logo on Kirby's jersey, and he'll keep it for the whistle. 3:37 to go in the third period. Philpott wins the draw. Pilgrim chips. Philpott now gets it over for Canes. Drew Canes got it, carries it in, looks to get by Adam Button. Gets the puck by him. Bump down below. Bouncing puck. Growlers keep it alive. Jackson Barrett sends it over for Adam Button. Adam Button skating up with it now. It's carried out in the neutral zone. Quickly collected by Brandon Philpott. Philpott, gosh, got it too far ahead of himself. Couldn't get to it in time. And as a side-to-side play there from Curry, the net ends up coming off its posts. So it gets quickly blown down. We'll have the face-off staying inside. 2:58 to go. I believe some people may have been looking for a penalty there, but no, not in this type of a game, 8-3. So Tucker, he gets waved out of the face-off circle. Kearley in to take the draw for the Growlers. Drover wins it for the Osprey. A bump down low. Chafe sends it to the corner. Micah Tucker. Ian Drover has it back for the Osprey. Kept in on the blue line by Blake Maloney. Maloney's shot right in. Easy save made there for Curry. 2:38 to go here now. Growlers win the draw. Tucker gets tied up. It comes to Kearley. Kearley taken down by King there in a weird collision. A shot from Reed Chafe gets blocked. Goes to the far side. Kearley. Micah Tucker with it. Drops it. Osprey rushing back. A good reach there from Daniel Kearley. Able to keep the puck in. Gets tied up on the wall now. Finley Dobbin couldn't control it. It's out in the neutral zone. Down in the Growlers territory now. Dobbin. It's bumped there from King. Charlie Seymour. Kept it alive, but the Growlers were quickly to it, and back the other way now come the Growlers. It's Reed Chafe. Tucker with a shot. Loose puck in front. Backhand opportunity there from Reed Chafe, and it gets by Curry with a little bit of a miscommunication. And that will be Reed Chafe's first goal in the U18 league here. So his teammates will collect that puck for him. 1:46 to go now. 9-3 is the score. Bolin wins the draw. Plays it to Jack Chafe. He gets picked quickly there by Russell Monk, the Osprey. Played out into the neutral zone. Rideout sends it down low to the Growlers territory. Chafe loses an edge, goes down. Still able to battle for the puck though. Adam Dawson has it. He sends it down low. Noah Boland behind the goal, plays it off to the far boards. Owen Dyke now sends it back down low. Rideout looking to skate to it. Bumps his guy. Noah Boland to Nolan Avery. Ahead now to Andy Knight. Bounces off the stick of Simmons. It's in the Osprey territory. Chafe with it now. His shot gets blocked. Rideout. The Osprey able to take it out into the neutral zone. Boland gets knocked off the puck from Dyke. Back to the Growlers territory. Gillespie has it now. 48 seconds left in the game. Knight ahead to Avery. Avery shot high over the net. Noah Boland waiting. Sends it to the far corner. Nolan Avery's got it now. Loses it. Osprey able to get it out. Leading that charge now, it's Owen Dyke. Dyke racing back. His sharp angle shot misses to the far side. Ryder Lewis able to keep it in. Lewis takes a bump there from Boland. Gillespie with it now for the Growlers. They'll send it to the far side. Andy Knight has it. 15 seconds left. Played ahead. Avery carries it in. Bumped there by Nicholas Russell. The Osprey have it. Button sends it out in the neutral zone. Nicholas Russell trying to get to it. Gillespie takes a bump from Ryder Lewis. And that's going to do it, folks. The opening game for this kickoff tournament sees the Pinnacle Growlers taking a 9-3 victory over the Tri-Pen Osprey. As mentioned previously, we'll be back in about 30 minutes with the next game, which will feature the East Coast Blizzard and the visiting Central Impact. My name is Chris Ryan. Thanks for tuning in, folks. And again, we'll be back shortly with coverage of game number 2 of this kickoff tournament of the Newfoundland and Labrador Under-18 AAA Hockey League.